Hey everybody, and welcome to the video. This is Josh here, and today we're talking about how to dress better while you're losing weight. Let's get into it. So I apologize in advance if I seem frazzled or out of breath. I am running super late for work right now, but it is Saturday. I have a sales meeting before work tomorrow, and I need my walk with me for Monday. So bear with me. I've got my heavy bag with all my food for the week, and I got a speed walk to work to make it on time. But this episode is actually by request of another comment idea, and it's from We Pangoons. I know I've seen you before. I apologize if I butchered your name. But they had asked maybe an idea for walk with me. Can you please talk about how you managed your wardrobe while you were losing weight? Can't afford to keep replacing everything, but I also don't want to feel frumpy all the time in clothes that don't fit anymore. This was a great question. It came up after I made that style video the other day. But yeah, there are definitely some good ways you can stay at least a little stylish while you're losing weight. First big thing I would recommend is Goodwill. Find your local Goodwill or Salvation Army or secondhand store. You can usually find a lot of really good stuff at Goodwill on the cheap. It's going to take a little bit more work and effort, but definitely a good payoff here and there. And I do know someone in the comments when this question was originally asked had brought that up as well. So that'd probably be my first main big point. So outside of Goodwill, another really good place to look, this is where I do most of my shopping. Look at places like TJ Maxx or Marshall's, Nordstrom Rack, places that have kind of the secondhand and designer things. They're always way cheaper, and I would rather get last season's designer clothes that fit me way better than something full price that's a little bit lower quality. So that is where I'd recommend to shop. I find most of my clothes at places like that, and it's always way cheaper and it always fits better. But something else I wanted to bring up, beside actually looking and shopping for cheaper clothes, I think what'll have a bigger impact is which clothes you pick. Since I lost so much weight, I really had to rebuild my wardrobe a few times over on the way down. I always try and shop for the deals and things like that. So I've really developed a more minimal wardrobe over the years. You know, I probably couldn't pack for a week-long trip without having repeat clothes. I've actually thought about that and wondered if you guys notice I cycle through the same 3 or 4 shirts on these walk with me's, because those are pretty much the only shirts I have and wear to work. But the success I've been able to find with keeping that smaller wardrobe, find clothes that all match each other. So what I mean by that, pick out things that are versatile. When you're shopping, go through, think about an item, beside the fit being good, think about how many items you already have in your closet that will or won't work with that shirt or with that pair of pants. For instance, I really like gray clothes, just because gray will go with brown palettes and it'll go with black palettes. So anything gray I own will usually work well with everything. And I tend to prefer more muted colors anyway. Make sure when you buy something, you know it's gonna work with at least a handful or ideally a majority of the clothes that you already own. Most of the shirts I own will work with all of the pants I own. So just think about that stuff when you're shopping. You know, a handful of shirts, a couple pairs of pants, couple pairs of shoes. You know, I really only use 1 or 2 belts, and that's all you need. And I'm definitely no style expert. It's just been a fun learning process after losing so much weight, trying to look better and feel better and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully that helps. Shop those stores or secondhand stores that have the good deals, and just really make sure your wardrobe works as one cohesive unit as best that you can. All right, guys, I got 10 more minutes before I have to clock in. It's been a busy couple of days getting back into the swing of things. I took that time off, a mini vacation of sorts. Didn't get to do as much hiking as I would have hoped. I take for granted how able-bodied I am sometimes and how far I've come. You know, I love not being held back. It really is an incredible feeling to have this body to go through life with, and to be able to walk or run or hike or I climbed under a fence at the Devil's Punch Bowl to get some really cool pictures. But yeah, just being able to be active after so long is definitely a great feeling. It's definitely fall season in Portland now. Sad to see the summer go, but I have been just all about it. It's nice and crispy cold in the mornings and the nighttime. I love walking home at night from work in the dark. As funny as that sounds, I just love putting on some headphones, listening to some music in the dark, walking home, processing my day. Got that nice cool air, have those nice crispy leaves. I really want to go. There's an island near Portland called Sauvie Island. From what I hear, they have a corn maze there, and that's a big thing around here. So I want to see if my wife wants to go and do that. I know there are a few of you here in Portland with me. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what the best stuff to do in the fall is around here. Fall has always been my favorite season. And on that note, even if you're not local, leave me a comment down below. What's your favorite fall activity? I'd love to get that discussion going. But I'm at work now, out of breath. I gotta go clock in. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already. These come out every Monday. I've got other videos every Friday. But until next time, I will talk to you all later. Have a good one.